board.
Okay.
All right. You can get started.
All right. So Heather has asked me to talk about, let me look back at what exactly I'm talking about. I did take notes. I'm talking about Success Club.
And I wanted you to hit on the free leads a bit because I know you were saying you've been successful with
Yes. Yes. So just to give you guys an idea, I've been in this business since July. This business with Heather telling her like I could never get a customer. I had no plans on signing people up. I didn't think it was possible. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. I have to not look at this month. I hit Success Club 12. And then the next month 6, the next month 6, and then last month 14, and this month I'm at 7. And then actually last month I hit Success Club 6 on my right leg and 4 on my left leg because I control those legs. And Success Club 2 in my husband's account this month. I had to put another coach under his leg. So clearly I was wrong about myself. So if you've come in kind of thinking, oh, I can't do this, no one would ever want to have me as a coach, I currently have 25 active people in my current challenge group that are drinking Shakeology, loving it, and loving being a part of what I've created as my business. And then there are the customers that I get for free by hitting Success Club. So if you hit Success Club 5, you get what's called the Customer Lead Program. You don't make any commission off of those customers. Now, Heather, correct me if I'm wrong, do you make commission after the first sale? Do you then make commission on them? Yes. So if they make subsequent sales after being added to you, then you'll make a commission on them. However, don't just let them sit there. A lot of them have gotten the Beachbody on demand, and that's how you've gotten connected with them. And so you just reach out to them. You'll see their email, you'll see their address in your online office, and you can reach out to them, say, hi, I'm your coach. Don't get all salesy on them. It's just like forming. You basically want to talk to them about you, who you are, ask them what their fitness goals are, ask them what their nutrition plan is that they're following. Pay attention to obviously what they bought, if anything, or what program they're doing so that you can talk to them and have a little knowledge going in. But just talk to them if they let you. Email them. Try to find them on Facebook. You can find them on Facebook by putting in their email. And if they've used an active email, then you'll usually find them doing that. And I've had success just reaching out to people. I have a couple of them in my challenge groups, and they really appreciate that. And those are the free leads. So if you hit Success Club 10, then you get into the Success Club Lead Program. Now, these customers come in. You get about 1 a week, I would say. And those people, you make a commission right away off of them. I've hit Success Club 10 twice in my business. And this past month when I did it, man, has it been a blessing for us, especially, with Christmas income. This month alone, customer sales from just those people who I did not bring in myself, I brought in by having Success Club, they've spent over $1,000. And I have this one guy I was talking to Heather about today. He has spent over $700 in Shakeology this month.
That's weird. Like, you should have you connected with him? I don't think you said that.
I have sent him emails. To me, it appears as though he is buying them as Christmas presents because he's spending different amounts on them. And to me, that tells me that he's sending them to different area codes with different tax brackets. But I'm trying to reach out to him because he could totally be paying less for that Shakeology. So
I would just literally send him an email saying that. Be really blunt and be like, hey, I spent a lot of money. You could have saved.
I sent him an introductory email. Yeah, and then he just made another purchase today. So I'm going to try to reach out to him again.
Or tell him to use different emails so then you keep getting Success Club points.
Yeah, right. He was I was only in Success Club 4, and that was the cool part. That's kind of how this happened, how I ended up talking to you guys today. I was at Success Club 4. I was talking to Lindsay earlier, and I was like, I'm getting nervous that I'm not going to hit Success Club this month. And sorry, I have the hiccups. One of my goals is to be, to hit Success Club 12 months in a row. Success Club All-Star. That's what I'd really, really like to do. And so that was really nerve-wracking to me. I had to give up some Success Club points to keep my diamond and put a person under my husband this month. And I was kind of like, what do I do? And so then all of a sudden I woke up in the morning and I had Success Club 5, and I was like on the phone with my husband. I was like, yay! It was just a really big blessing. And it's all because of this person it's because I hit Success Club last month. And this person came in, they purchased something, and because they purchased Shakeology, I got a Success Club point from them. Because what happened is they purchased Shakeology, and then they purchased another order of Shakeology. So that's the one that I got the Success Club point on. So let me just go through. So reach out to them via email. Keep it simple. Tell your story. Don't be salesy, and ask about them. That's one of the first things. See if you can find them on Facebook. Make sure you look at their order and you talk about what they ordered. If they ordered Shakeology, I send them my favorite recipe. If they ordered Shakeology chocolate, I definitely do. If they order vanilla, I send them that entire list that's in our team page. If they didn't order Shakeology, if I can get them to respond to my messages, then I send them a free sample of Shakeology to get them interested. If I can't reach out to them via email, if I don't hear anything back, I wait about a week and a half, and then I send them either a thank you card or a welcome pack, depending on what they ordered. If they ordered a program, I send them a welcome pack with information about that program. If they just ordered, Team Beachbody On Demand, then I'll send them a thank you card with a little note about, my favorite program in On Demand, and tell them to try it out. And I send my email, my Facebook page, and my like page for them to check out online. And if you can reach them, send them your like page and send them your Facebook page so that they can friend request you. And if they don't have Facebook, I keep in touch via email or the Beachbody website. You can talk to them. They actually all become your friends automatically on the Beachbody website, so you can talk to them through there as well. And basically what I try to do, and why I do all this, because you're like, why do you do all this? You're crazy. You have to give these people a reason to keep you as their coach, because they're doing Shakeology. Some other coach is going to come along and they're going to be like, oh, you do Shakeology? Who's your coach? And they're going to be like, I don't know. I automatically got to sign one. They're going to have a personal connection with that person, and they're going to switch coaches because that coach is going to give them a reason to do so. So you've got to give them a reason to stay with you. And that is kind of how I have it. I can go over, if you want, what you need to qualify for these, because it isn't just, I think there's a lot of people who don't realize that it isn't just hitting Success Club for the qualifications. Where is that? Heather, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's good. And I'm just looking at Michelle's question. So can you only order one sample box a month? Do you mean like the sample pack of just the 7 flavors, Michelle?
Yeah, I had bought like the ones to try out myself, so I could try like the green berry and all that stuff. And then I went to order another one this month because I handed mine out, and I couldn't order one.
Yeah, I think you can only, I heard that too. I think you can only order one sample pack a month for some reason.
Okay, so I'll try it tomorrow.
What I do is I have my mom's account. She's not currently drinking Shakeology, so I use her account to get myself, a full order of Shakeology and do this. Because the 7 samples that you buy are pretty expensive, but you are getting to try all the flavors. Usually I will send people chocolate because I think it's the best. And, I want them to try what I think is the best, unless they tell me they don't like chocolate.
Right, that's why I had sent out the chocolate and the strawberry.
Yeah, or I say to them, hey, this is what I have. I have chocolate, I have strawberry, vanilla. Which one do you want to try? And I give them a choice.
I might just order another big pack of them with like the 8 of each flavor or something like that.
Yeah, It definitely, in the beginning when Heather was telling me about samples, I was like, oh, I don't even have money to pay for my own Shakeology. How am I going to get samples? But these customer leads and stuff like this, that's what kind of brought in the extra money for me. And I was thinking, well, I didn't even do anything to get this income. So I kind of, like Heather was saying in the last call, 10% back to yourself,
Right.
invest in your own business. And I definitely thought that was kind of crazy in the beginning, but it's really, really helped me, and it actually will help your income.
Right. And we actually were saving money this month, which was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but my husband was like, "What did you do different?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Maybe I ate a lot more than I expected I did."
Oh yeah, we did. So
Maybe
after
alcohol.
we completed our first month of Beachbody, we did out 4 months of spending on our groceries. And then we did out how much we spent. Oh, we did groceries and restaurants, anything food related.
Yeah.
We calculated, and then we did the same thing with the month with Shakeology, including my husband's Shakeology, my Shakeology, and my husband also gets an extra protein drink because he's cool like that. And we were spending $400 less a month.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't know what the numbers are, but we were spending less because I know it was brought to my attention, which is a big thing for my husband to say anything like that.
Yeah. It's when you look at the numbers, and I always tell people, I'm like, run the numbers.
That's what gets the guys excited, is the numbers. Making
People
sure.
love the numbers. Yep. Even one of my coaches, got a check in the mail, and her husband was very, skeptical about it. But once you see, an income, it's helpful. Okay, so just so you guys know, to qualify for the customer lead program, that's the Success Club 5, you have to have paid rank of Emerald at least once in the calendar month. So you have to be an Emerald rank, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it says. You need to have your Team Beachbody before and after picture up. Now, obviously, in the beginning, like, I didn't have a before and an after, so I put up the same picture in my before and after. As long as you have a picture there, they don't care. It says completed Team Beachbody bio. It is literally impossible to complete your bio for some reason, but you need to have it 98% complete. And that literally might mean just putting zeros in on some of the information, the measurements and stuff, because some of it I don't even know what it means, and I would just put numbers in there. You just have to get that up to 98% complete. You have to pay your business service fee. So you have to be getting the Team Beachbody on demand. Right? Yes. Team Beachbody Club membership, the paid membership. You pay your service fee, which is the $16.95 a month if you're in Massachusetts. And you have to achieve Success Club, which means you have to have that 90 PV and the Success Club points up to 5. So that's just for the customer lead program. And then Success Club lead is all the same requirements, except for you just have to get Success Club 10. Does anybody have any questions on that? Because that part's important. So a lot of people think like, oh, I just have to hit Success Club 5 and I automatically get it. But you have to have all those things, the before and after, the bio completed, stuff like that. And it's a real bummer if you don't have those things because you totally earned it. So you should get it. No questions. That's all I have. I mean, did you have any specific questions, Heather?
No, I mean, after that was really great. Really valuable information. I think a lot of people, especially new coaches in the page, will really help them. I mean, now I just really wanted to open up and have an open conversation about like how you guys are feeling going into December. These are difficult months around the holidays. Like, do you feel like you're talking enough people and you have leads set up for, December and the new year? You can kind of going off, what we learned from Darren Hardy in his webcast and, to push now really hard in order to set yourself up to be successful and go running into the new year. So I kind of wanted just to talk about that and how you guys are feeling about Success Club. I think it was some bit of a struggle this month for several coaches. So, kind of just talk through how we're feeling and how we can be helping each other in order to hit our goals. is really what I wanted to do. So I think, Michelle, where are you at with the month? How did your month go? If you don't mind me calling you out.
That's okay. I just keep on muting it because my kids are in the background, like, asking for me. The month was pretty good. I had a couple samples out, so as my mom and my brother, actually. And then my friend Amy is my friend from high school, and I know there's a few people that she's friends with that I was friends with in high school that could probably use it, so I'm just trying to get the word out. And then I actually bought my best friend the Fix 8 book to bring in little containers because she was like, oh, I don't want to do this and that. And I'm like, look it, I'll just get it for you. And she's a school teacher, and she's like Chatty Cathy, so I'm thinking that'll be good.
Right.
And where I had good success with losing weight, everybody's like, oh my gosh, because I know, like, my history before, I would go to the gym like 3, 4, 5 times a week doing kickboxing and all this stuff and didn't have any success. And then the first month of doing this, I lost 10 pounds. So
That's
I was like, I think people hearing that and seeing that, it's the good part. Hold on.
I'm gonna say hello.
Okay, say hi.
Hello.
Sorry. But yeah,
I'm reading to my elf.
we had the elf on the shelf
I'm a elf.
come out today. All right, hold on. But yeah, so it's been good. So I'm getting the word out there, and then I bought myself a Shakeology bag. So I'll bring that to the library all the time.
Absolutely.
I feel like
Anything like that starts conversation.
Yeah,
Michelle,
Bella's like doing such an amazing job planting seeds. Like, she has been so great about sharing on her page and what she's doing and sharing recipes and talking to people face to face. Like, I know one of the struggles that some coaches have is going out in the real world and saying what you're doing. And Michelle doesn't have that trouble at all. Like, she's having, like, with the relationships and people she has in her life, like, she isn't afraid to talk about it. So I feel like going into, especially next year, people are going to continue watching her and be like, okay, like, I'm ready now, Michelle.
That's where I'm like, it's more of like going, slow and not try to be too pushy, but to be the proof of it. So I'm like, I'll focus on myself and then share things with people.
Absolutely.
Hello.
That's the momentum you want to gain in the beginning as a new coach, is because, like, I always told my coaches, like, the reason why I was successful every month is because of what I did, like, the month before or 2 months before. So, like, I mean, like Lindsay's saying, like, you're planting the seed, you're gaining the momentum. As long as you keep continuing what you're doing, sharing your results, sharing your love for the products, like, it's just gonna, like, in the next few months, it's gonna blow your mind with how many people will come around and are like, okay, I'm ready to get started, because you're inspiring, you're a huge inspiration.
That's what I'm hoping for too.
Jackie Early is a really good example of that. She struggled last month really bad. I know that me and her were really pushing for her to get Success Club. And then this month, I mean, it was like the first week and she had like Success Club 8. And I was like,
oh, wow.
So it's awesome. And the other thing I wanted to say to you, especially since you have that transformation story, just like me, I carry like 2 or 3 samples in my purse at all times of Shakeologies. So if I run into someone in the store, because I do, like, I met a family in the store the other day, especially in the dressing room a lot. I meet people and I love to like my friends. And then if they're interested, I'm like, hey, here's a sample, try it out. I'm like, no pressure, no commitment, but just give it a try. And I connect with them right on. Everybody's got Facebook on their phone. So like, add me as your friend on the phone, Yeah. And, I mean, worst case scenario, you're going to help that person, even if they don't buy a challenge pack, you're going to help them with their journey in some way, shape, or form. So it's totally worth it.
Yeah. And that's what I'm thinking.
I love how you said that, Holly, because like when you told me about your dressing room experience, I was like, that is so brilliant, because like she's literally in the dressing room and like, oh my God, like I can't believe I'm wearing this because I've lost so much weight. And like, it's such a good way to start conversation, because there's someone else in the dressing room being like, ew, I hate how this looks on me. Like, and it's just like that girl, like, opportunity to like really talk with people like in your comfort zone, I feel like. Because like everyone hates that shopping experience, and I feel like having a friend, and like feeling like you can maybe get insight into something that will help you is really fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I get those samples in my bag.
If you don't have a problem talking to people, like you should definitely try to do it,
Yeah, no, I have no problem talking to people.
It's so easy too, because like literally I don't even think about it. Like I think out loud. That's just how I am. My husband jokes that I could like make a best friend in the bathroom. Like I just talk to people. I mean, just the other day I was buying skinny jeans, which is like a huge non-scale victory for me. Like I had to buy skinny jeans, and there was this girl in the dressing room with me wearing skinny jeans, and I was like trying to decide between sizes, and I'm like, what do I do? Like asking her questions. I'm like, am I supposed to buy them tight? Am I supposed to buy them this way? I'm like, I seriously just don't know. I just lost 50 pounds. Like, help a girl out. And I thought, that girl thinks I'm crazy. And she looked at me like I was crazy. But like 15 minutes later, I was still looking at the jeans, and her and her mom came up to me and they were like, did you say you lost 50 pounds? Like, how did you do that? And I don't, I don't know what's going to happen with that girl. I've talked to her. She's on my Facebook, and she's like going to have a huge impact on my life. I know it. But she's very, very young. So I'm going to talk to her about what she can do to just build her life. And if Beachbody is a part of that, awesome. But if not, like I just love helping the people, like that's what we do. And that's the kind of mindset I always try to have. Like I always try to go in and not think about making the sale, because I feel like if I'm thinking about making a sale, then I'm being too salesy, and people don't like that at all. I mean, it's kind of like when you're walking through the mall and those people are shoving things in your face and you're like, get away from me. I don't want any, I always just go in wanting to help the person. And I always tell them that, like, there's no pressure to buy anything from me. I'm going to help you regardless, and we'll stay connected.
Yeah.
And it's really awesome. But I have started carrying around the Shakeology because I think that's helpful.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I should get another sample pack, and then I was thinking that next month I was going to get that the different 8, the strawberry, vanilla, and the chocolate.
Yeah.
But
Then
I was told I was buying too much.
Holly, like I have a lot. I'm recruiting like a lot of new coaches lately. Mom, you're making noise.
Hey, Mom.
Why is she? I was like, she's on Tuesday. So I have a lot of new coaches coming on soon. I've been boosting my leg page like crazy and really like sharing the opportunity, and I'm getting a lot from people like, well, I just don't think I'm a salesperson. And it's like, I get so annoyed with that, because it's like, I feel like sometimes it's so difficult to try to get across to people what you're saying, Holly. And like, it's really just about sharing the experience and sharing the journey and helping people. And like, I never feel like a salesperson. I never really have, because I love the products that much. But I think sometimes in the beginning, it's hard to kind of get people to see that and get them to understand how this business really works and how you'll be successful. Because honestly, you won't be successful if you're a salesperson. So it's like, I'm sure you guys all understand that, because you're all doing really well at this business. And I think we all maybe have our moments. I mean, I've had my moments where, I think we were talking about this on the other call last week, Lindsay, where you and I kind of went through a time where I was like, I wasn't doing well this summer. And it was because I had that shift where I kind of was getting salesy with people, and because I was busy and I was just trying to like get things done. And, it was a perfect opportunity for me to take a step back and realize this is what you shouldn't be doing. And this really isn't sales. Like it is sales, but it isn't sales. Like you don't sell, even though you're making a sale, like you're sharing. So I think that's a really powerful message, Holly, and something that we need to all remember and, try to always have in the back of our minds that, just helping people is really what's going to make you successful in this business. And to be honest, I think they will come around. I think going that extra mile, Holly, like you are, and giving people samples and just being like that, light in their life. Like you meet these people every day, and like that's exciting for them to talk to someone about their goals and to basically giving them hope that there's a great option out there for them. And it might not happen immediate, but I think it will happen, to be honest. I mean, look at our relationship and how that started. Like it wasn't immediate at all. And I feel like that's kind of why you have the mindset you have, which is great. So I think that's a really powerful message.
Yeah. And I notice sometimes, like you were just saying, the struggle, sometimes when I feel like salesy, it's oftentimes like I'm super, super frugal. Like I really like it when 21 Day Fix is on sale. So I'll find myself like reminding people, don't forget the sale ends on this day. Like, because I care so much about them getting that $20 off. And then they're like, but it's only $20, and I'm like, yeah, but it's $20. Like, you can buy with $20, like a new shirt, not at J. Crew though. I learned that the other day. Yeah. Jackie's like, go shopping at J. Crew. So I found this wicked cute shirt and it was like $75. And I was like, oh. But anyways, that's a side story. But that's when I'm finding I get salesy because I get so passionate about saving people that money that I'm like, oh, if you're going to get it now so you don't, waste $20. Not that it's a waste, but I just hate when it goes back to being $160 and I have to charge people that, even though it's 100% worth it. But that's where I had to take a step back and like be like, I look back and I read the emails I sent people. And I think, if I got that email, what would I think? And I especially do this when people go dark on you. Like if someone stops replying to you, read everything you wrote them and ask yourself why are they not responding back? Like, is it something I said or is it just them? Are they just busy?
That's a good point. Like, take it as a learning opportunity instead of getting mad and being like, oh, to knowing they're not getting back to me. Like, really analyze it. Like, I do the same things. Like, or if there's a post that no one likes, I'm like, okay, well, was that a crap post? Like, why aren't people engaging with it? Like, I feel like any opportunity like that is a learning opportunity for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Always be looking at what you can do better. Personal development will totally help you with that. I've been doing personal development every day for the last couple of months, and I didn't in the beginning, and I've watched my business grow. Even though I'm not always hitting those high Success Club numbers, my business is becoming super strong.
Great.
I'm trying to figure out what my son's doing. I'm going to mute myself.
No, it's okay. I mean, I think we can kind of wrap it up. It's getting kind of late, but thank you guys so much for jumping on the call. And Michelle, Lindsay, do you guys want to say anything else, or are you guys good?
Nope, I'm good. I'm glad I made it on though.
Good. Yay. Yeah, keep rocking it. It sounds like you're really doing well and loving the program, and that's really exciting. I love to see
Yeah,
that.
I do, definitely.
Awesome.
Hey, you're doing great.
Thank you.
Thanks for jumping on, Mom.
Yeah, we didn't hear from Heather's mom.
No, sorry. It's taking me 45 minutes to get on the call. My internet's awful.
Oh.
But I'm glad I caught you on the tail end. You guys are doing awesome.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thanks. I'm trying.
You're close. You're getting there.
Yeah. I'm not giving up.
All right, guys, I got to jump off.
Bye, Lindsay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks so
Bye.
much.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
You too.